It's an Eastern Conference matchup as the Atlanta Hawks come into town in this game. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partner.
See if I can turn my mic up because I think the volume in this game will be entirely too loud.
The Wizards trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Washington. They've hit a rough spot here early, but they'll have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
Well, I think for Washington, I mean, they've clearly struggled here in the early going, and quite honestly, that's not a surprise. But it is early.
Okay, turn the mic up. Hopefully that will be better.
Incremental improvement as the season moves forward.
Yeah, not a world beater.
Oh, how about that?
Okay.
Wow. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year.
Okay, I normally don't play on this camera angle in MyPlayer or whatever. So I'm doing it just for Antonio.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
And yes, this will be a 2-day Xbox Live trial code. I'll be giving no ban here. I'll have that code out for you soon. Right after this game. I promise. If I don't, remind me. There's just a lot going on, so really hate to not give it to you.
Beal the pass to Wall. Wide open look. That one goes. Count. Wall's got his second basket.
Yeah, John Wall, you scored. Congratulations. Who cares?
I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Williams up on top. Covered by Wall. Williams can't get it to go. And here are the Wizards now. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And the season series between these teams, 4 games in all, starting today. It's going to go a long way toward determining how this division shakes out by the end of the year.
Okay.
Ball, that's good.
I don't remember what dunk packages I have.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage.
Get out of here.
Interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thanks again, Doris. And Bazemore kicks to Cephalosha.
Oh, this is why you guys don't get the ball.
He's far too tentative in the paint, and even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that.
No, we don't do giveaways really. But when I do get free stuff, I try to give it away. You know, like these 2-day code trial things. Yeah, again, this is a free channel. We don't collect any donations really. We don't really do any giveaways currently. It's one thing for us to consider in the future. So yeah.
And he's good on the second.
We take all the feedback and we take it back and we decide what we want to do.
2 for 4 from the field so far today. Got that one up quick. That's 7 points for Williams. So for Washington, their last game a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
But you know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them
Man,
all around.
way to fire back.
It just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. I thought both deserved to win, but only one could.
He feeds it to Bazemore.
Don't do that.
Just 5 to shoot.
Give me my foul. No, I have Russell Westbrook's layup. All my guy animations are Westbrook's, and I do mean like all of them.
And that one falls for Williams.
What a night so far for Williams. He's already up to 8 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you can count on him, can't you? He seems to knock down free throws consistently all game long.
Wall dishes to Gortat. Williams against Wall.
Good D. Get that board. All right, let's go.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Williams kicks to Faried. From deep. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Bazemore. And 12 points for Williams.
And as hot as he's been this
Yes, even a jump shot is Westbrook's. Literally, every animation is Westbrook's. Like I literally went into Westbrook's, you know, player profile or whatever, and copied down all of his animations. Because pretty much my goal was to figure out which player I can use best in this game, and just mimic them, you know, to every detail, you know, for their animations and such, so I could become a better MyPlayer player. So
double team on Williams.
it was Westbrook. I found that I was able to use the best in the game.
Williams against Wall. Clock at 6. Williams passes to Cephalosha.
You got a hit in that Cephalosha.
And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Bulls.
And not sure what difficulty this is on. Maybe All-Star or something. I don't know.
How powerless the defense was to stop him.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets.
I try not to bump up the difficulty too much. I don't really care for the challenge in this mode.
Biombo is checked in for Horford. Payne comes in for Fareed, and it's Teagan for Kent Bazemore. Here's Williams.
Oh, I didn't even mean to shoot that like that.
Williams has got 14. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the
Blocked. Get that out of here, boy.
From deep three-point range.
Give me that three. Come on, game.
Going the other way. Brooks with it. Picked up by Teague. And there's the foul. It'll go on the count. That is his first foul.
Hey, Grumps, how's it going? Yeah, Swag. Yeah. I get greens from time to time with this jump shot. Depends on how I feel. Usually, the more tired I get, the less green shots I make with any player. So, pretty much earlier in my play or whatever, I can hit greens with this shot pretty well.
Was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Here we go. Oop time.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
Brooks against Teague. Landry kicks to Brown.
Oh, he got me. Jumped a little early.
Yeah, really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Give me the ball, Teague. What I tell you about being the point guard? I'm the point guard of this team.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another miss by Williams. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field.
No, I'm not nailing my threes right now.
It's deflected.
Oh, wow. Someone actually played defense.
Throws it up high, and the dunk by
Here we go.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
My favorite player is, well, actually Westbrook. That's what I made my player to be modeled off after, is Russell Westbrook. So he's currently my favorite player in the league right now, I guess. Used to be Durant. I still like Durant, but yeah, definitely Westbrook. I like his play.
What a big shot.
I'll say that'll
Sort of reminds me of myself.
The NBA season.
Up to this point, a closely contested game.
All right, my 2-second break is over. Get me back in the game.
Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. They host the 76ers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. On the court right now
there
for
we
the
go.
Hawks. Williams, he's in at the point. Cephalosha is out there with Kenneth Fareed. Then it's Ray McCallum, and it's Horford in at the 5 spot. Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Get some D in there. What's the interior D? Come on, guys.
Last game against the Bulls, boy, was he tremendous. He had 49 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that
Oh,
had the
man,
whole
I got
league
blocked.
talking.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance so far here tonight?
I I'd say no chance, partner. That's not a knock against him. It's just that he was so good that night, I don't think he can possibly
LeBron, eh?
He was Kellogg'ian. Is that a word? We can use that word.
It is now.
Oh, look at Steve. He didn't like that.
I can shoot a 3 right back.
He was really good.
And D-Rose, yeah, he's pretty cool. You know, before the injuries, he was a great player to use in 2K, but they sort of toned him down a bit, I guess, with the injuries. So took away some of his speed and agility in the game. But he's still pretty decent to use in this game.
Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical.
And you know, he tries his best in real life too. I believe he was still sort of hurt in the playoffs. So,
shot clock at 5. Shoots
at full strength, Rose is pretty good still.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense.
So hopefully he can get back up to his MVP levels he was at a few years ago. Yeah, I hate to see a good player get down from injuries. You know, and he's also a good character too. He's not a player that really gets in trouble or anything like that. So, yeah, I wish the best for Derrick Rose. And John Wall is pretty cool too. I'm a fan of a lot of point guards.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really
I'm mostly a point guard type of guy, so
solid, smart shots.
A lot of point guards I like, you know, Westbrook, Rose, even Teague on the Hawks. You know, he's pretty decent as well. So, I'm a big fan of point guards.
Count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Kicks to Landry.
Oh, don't. Okay. At least they didn't get the and one, I guess.
He's getting his
this Landry guy must be a creative player or something. That was just drafted.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 32 seconds left in the first half. It's Williams with the drive. Fareed the pass to Williams.
Oh, come on.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Wall. Rebound
no Wall.
Williams.
No.
Atlanta leading by 6.
Come on, shoot it. Come on. What? Horrible, man. How do you do that?
And here's Wall.
No, sir.
Got it off in time, but it's no good. And
right.
So we wrap up the first half. Hawks lead by 6. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Doc, what's allowed the rhythm and efficiency you guys are playing with right now?
Because we're running. You know, we're pushing the ball up the floor.
And yeah, Doc Rivers is the coach of my team. That happens for everybody. Your second season, he becomes the coach of whatever team you're on.
Coach, thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
All right, now that we're at halftime, get some Xbox Live Network advertising here. Thanks for joining our broadcast here. My name is Days Legend here, broadcasting Xbox Live Network, Total Access, here with NBA 2K15. Thanks for joining our stream here. We really appreciate everyone that's joining us here tonight. Be sure to follow us so you'll be up to date on all of our live streams. We broadcast multiple times a day, and with several broadcasters, so you can catch me, you can catch Strock, Stobble, Blazing Hawks, the rest of them. Really appreciate you guys that are following us out there and chatting inside of our chat. And we just want to build a strong community here of gamers coming together, playing games. So if you like, you can add me to your friends list. My gamer tag is Deus Legend. Yep, I really appreciate playing with you guys. So if you guys ever want to play with me, just send me a message, and we can play whatever game we both own, you know, and whatever. Thank you guys for joining us. Again, I can't say how much I appreciate you guys, but we really do. Also, in this MyPlayer mode, you don't get drafted actually. You sort of go undrafted, and they give you the option to pick pretty much whatever team you want to join, and pretty much you have to prove yourself with a 10-day contract with that team you sign with. And after you get signed to the regular roster, you know, you play the rest of that season out, you know, the first season. And after that point, you get to choose, depending on your performance, you get to choose almost any team you want to play for. And then pretty much you're set from there. So there's no draft in this game. So the way it worked in years past was you get drafted pretty much based off of how well you played in the rookie showcase. Usually if you played decent, you go in the first round. The highest I ever got drafted last year for 2K14 was probably like pick 8 or something, or I don't know, somewhere around there.
Listen up, we have to send them a message.
And the Hawks are the only team I played for in this MyPlayer mode. It's my favorite team, so I can't really envision myself playing for another team. So.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Washington's head coach said to his team. He said to them, goal number 1 is to drive the lane and put pressure on them inside. That's where he wants their scoring to come from. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. Left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you,
Good
boy. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Williams. In low to Fareed.
Screw you, Gortat.
Atlanta retains possession.
And we get a chance here to check out
Cam Jam.
13th in assists. And
Yeah, I believe that 2K shut down the servers for 2K14 a few months ago.
Ranks among the top 15 in the league in steals per game.
And how about this terrific passing?
Usually with these sports games, after like a year and a half or so, they shut down the servers.
If you get to the right spot, he'll find you. That's what he takes pride in.
That has not been the case for EA recently. Usually they were notorious for that, but now 2K is being notorious for shutting down the servers after a year and a half or so.
He's capable of getting hot and hurt. That's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks. Get you some open looks like that one.
Williams passes to Horford. Back to Williams.
Oh, nice backdoor play. I was not even expecting that.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
And Beal kicks the wall. Beal dishes the wall. Gortat with the screen.
Oh, tipped it. Get it. Oh, no. All right. Luckily, Wall can't shoot threes that well.
Leading by 8. Back to Williams. There's the triple. And the officials call over the bench.
Wow, Horford. That was an elbow.
They gave the officials no choice there. Easy call. Went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Novak's checked in, and Brooks subbed in for John Wall. And then for Atlanta, Payne, he's checked in.
Oh, that should have been a steal.
And it's Teague in for Thabo Sefolosha. Shot's good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
No question. Pound it into the painted area and continue to put pressure on that defense.
Williams for 3, and good on the basket.
All right, I need to score more points so I can get my season average is like 49 points per game, so need to get there.
Trying to find Brooks, who's got it now.
Man, I missed that steal.
Brooks has got his second basket.
Cam Jam, it's very possible after a year and a half or so, 2K will shut down the servers for the game. So, it's sort of hard to say. If you plan on playing the game online, then maybe you shouldn't get 2K15 because maybe it might last. Maybe they'll keep it going for another year because it was pretty popular online. But if you don't want to risk it, then I would say pick up 2K16. You know, it comes out in September.
From last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Scotty's checked in for Al Horford. So after making the
wow, I missed a free throw. But I believe 2K16 comes out September 28th officially. There will be an early tip-off edition that comes out that Friday before the official Tuesday release. Let me get the date for you. September 25th, the early tip-off edition comes out. Then the real game comes out September 29th for the regular release. So pretty much if you pre-order the game from a authorized reseller like Amazon or something, or Best Buy if you're in the US, those are the retailers in the US you can pre-order the game from and get the early tip-off edition. Also, you can pre-order it from the Xbox Live Marketplace and get the digital copy and get the early tip-off edition on the 25th. Again, the 25th date is for the Americas. I'm not sure for the rest of the world when the game will release, so I can strictly go by the Americas.
Down low, it's tipped. Here's Payne, cashes in for a double-digit lead.
And definitely super dog boo.
Wizards have gone 5 of 9 on field
NBA
goals.
2K is far superior over NBA Live currently. 2K is, or excuse me, EA is trying to make NBA Live a better product, but they're really not having any success with it. So 2K continues to be much better.
Biombo's checked in.
And one of our other broadcasters is doing the chat right now with the Xbox Live Network account. I'm not sure who. Probably either Jerhawk or Blazing Hawk. So whichever one of you guys it is, tell us who you are. Also, no bans here. We do have Call of Duty. Blazing Hawks. He mainly broadcasts that on the Dunn Show, which should return on tomorrow, I believe. He usually broadcasts Call of Duty, so if you want to play with Blazing Hawks, you can add him to your friends list, and you can play with him. And you can play Call of Duty.
Points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open look.
Pretty much with 2K, everything is better. Like from the animations are more fluid, a little bit more realistic. The graphics are better, the commentary is better, the game modes are better, the online community is better. I don't think NBA Live has the community there. It doesn't really have a My Park mode where you can take your creative player out and you know, play like that with other people. I did try NBA Live on EA Access, and even the player creation, you only get a few preset faces to pick from in that game. And in 2K, you can customize everything about your face. Pretty much my player looks almost exactly like me, I believe. 2K does have a facial scan feature in the game, but it didn't work very well. So you're better off doing your own custom face. I think I nailed it with my guy. And yes, there is a difficulty for my career. You know, it goes all the way from rookie to Hall of Fame level. So you can choose whichever difficulty you want to set the game to. The higher the difficulty, the more VC points you earn for that game. And hello, Jarrett. Thanks for watching the broadcast and chatting with our viewers here. Okay, one more quarter.
Wizards trail by 11. On the court for Atlanta, Williams in at shooting guard. Kenneth Faried is out there with Cephalosha. Then there's Teague, and it's Biombo at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Dishes to Brown. Outside, Wall.
Yes, 2K16 will have everything this game will have. Of course, there will always be slight improvements for every game. So this game really doesn't need any more game modes. It just needs more fine-tuning for stuff to work. Like sometimes some features in the game won't work correctly, so 2K will have to patch them up constantly.
Great job. Take it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Yeah, 2K16 will be more of a refinement for the series over like an overhaul. Because this game, it doesn't need much to make it a better game, in my opinion. There are some little quirks to it that get annoying from time to time, but hey, every game has its quirks. But as I said earlier, this is one of the best sports games on the market. Some people will debate and say FIFA is. I would agree to some extent that FIFA is a better sports game, but it depends on if you're into soccer or football for the rest of the world. Yeah.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his team.
And Pokemon Master, stop your hate. Anyways, thanks for joining our stream. There are many people on the viewers list that are viewing this stream, so not everyone chooses to talk.
You know, tired legs can affect you at the defensive end, and I think that's what's happening right here.
There have been many people chatting with us tonight, so thanks.
Williams has a screen for Teague. Here's Faried. Again, the Hawks score.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot
also,
the more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
2K16, he'll probably once again be one of the best sports games this year, because other sports games like Madden, it'll be the same kind of whatever game as usual. And we love you too, Milk, Jerry D. Thanks for joining us.
We've got to show some pride here. Let's make a stand defensively, get us stops, and get on a run of our own.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
They've built this league.
Yeah, the only female characters in the game are the dancers, and they are but ugly. There's really no reason for me to show them, but they mainly come up like after every quarter.
And here comes Horford leading the fast
break. Wow. Okay.
On attempt number 3. Horford's got 4 points. Wizards
there most likely won't be a 2K16 demo, I believe. I haven't heard anything about it. 2K usually doesn't release a demo ahead of time. Sometimes they'll release a 2K NBA 2K demo after the game release for some reason. There may not be a demo ahead of time, but there could be, but usually they don't. I believe 2K either 13 or 14 was the last one to have a demo.
To the inside. Here's Bazemore, covered by Wall. Nobody near Williams.
Oh, how I missed that. That was the most wide open shot I had all night.
Looked good from here.
Yep, I thought so too, Clark.
Pierce kicks to Nene, 16 feet away, and he drops that one in.
They have to mix it up defensively. It's too easy.
Yeah, that would be a very interesting Super Dog deal. A WNBA mode. One thing that EA is doing with the FIFA game, they're adding in the women's soccer teams to the FIFA game this year. So that's a step in the right direction. So Maybe one day there'll be a WNBA mode in the NBA game. Based off of that, maybe NBA Live will be the first to pioneer that, since EA is doing the women's teams in the FIFA game, so they could possibly implement that for the NBA Live game to add a WNBA mode. I don't see why not. It shouldn't be very hard to implement that. So all you have to do is get some female game models in the game, and yeah.
Gortat's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Oh, that's a turnover.
Well, what we saw here tonight is,
Tyler Rada.
I've
already promised someone a code already. No bans here.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight.
I might have another. I probably won't.
Well, they can chalk this
pretty much going through all the codes I've had. So I'm sorry. We can check with Jark to see if he has a 2-day code available.
To know each other a little better, you imagine things will get heated up. Tonight was only chapter 1.
Yeah, it could be a DLC for the game.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing,
You know,
really made things easy for everyone on his team on offense.
But I'm pretty sure they will save something like that for the actual release of the game, so it could be a huge selling feature or something.
Pierce wide open, he fires. Again, Pierce missing.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Williams inside the line. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Williams has got 36.
Well, they've done a great job.
Yeah, Tyler Jark is our other broadcaster here for Xbox Live Network.
Yeah, we call that.
Yeah, he says he doesn't have a code, so
they're going to savor this win as well.
what I'll do, I'll check after this game and see. I've already promised someone a code.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
So I'll check to see if I have any other codes. I doubt it, but I will check just for you.
Right side, Williams.
There you go. Come on, crowd, get into the game. Come on.
A serious game-clinching
Swag Dogs. These are
impressive.
No backing off. What a serve.
Xbox Live 2-day trial codes.
Wall wide open. It's on target from the high post.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
From the line.
Go in. Go in. Yes.
This game's over, guys.
Ran up that score. That's right, boo. Let the booze shower me. I love the booze. Yes.
Garbage time.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided.
Yes.